a lot of stuff to explore.
Well, hello, how are you? I'm very excited because you are one fabulous man, so it's very fitting.
It takes one to know one.
Oh, so tell me about your involvement with the show.
I play Rick and Hale, who is the lead character, Mark Scout's brother-in-law, and I'm sort of a wacky self-help writer, and I've written this book called The You Are that becomes kind of a hit in the Lumon work world on the show.
Awesome. And for people that haven't seen it, are you one of the characters that does decide to put the chip in their brain and forget about work, or which path do you go down?
I am not severed, as we call it. So for folks who haven't seen the show, we refer to the people who are severed, who have had the severance procedure. Their work self is called their innie, and their home self is called their outie. So when you're out in the world, it's your outie self. And so I'm just a permanent outer world person. I'm always an outie. I'm not a Lumon man.
And for you, when you first got the script, what was the most interesting part for you? What fascinated you the most?
I think two things. I think just the central premise of the show was fascinating. I think it hits on a lot of things that we're all feeling these days, especially after COVID. Just that disappearing line between home and work. But it doesn't do it in a current, it doesn't address it in a direct way. It's a sort of fantastical sci-fi kind of way. And then I was also really drawn to my particular character, who's just a weird, wacky, irreverent, wild guy who is sort of unlike anyone I've ever seen on television. Yeah.
And it's cool because it's also a concept that not many people have seen also. And I think it's relatable because we can all relate to being at work and going through something personal that we wish we could block out. And I think most people, when they get home, just wishes the work could, wash away from them.
Right. It's super tempting, right? The idea that you could just leave work at work and not bring any of that home and not even remember what you were stressing out about. But as we find out on the show, it comes with a cost.
So without giving too much away and without giving specifics, what is that cost?
I would say one aspect, without giving too much away, is that most people who have had the procedure don't give any thought to the person who is at work. They just think of it as, I am me in my life, and now I just don't have to worry about work. But they don't imagine what it is like maybe for that person on the inside themselves, but this altered version of themselves and what their reality is. And so, also you're toying with the human psyche. So is there a direct bleed over from one world to the other? No, you don't remember. But maybe on a subconscious level, you do. And
it's almost like someone with Alzheimer's when they're like, they know you, but they don't know how they know you.
Exactly, yeah. Or anyone who's suffered maybe some major trauma, the way that the mind wants to block those memories out to protect you. But then sometimes they get triggered and they come back.
It's just so fascinating. I'm just loving the show. So what is it that you hope that people get from it when they do watch?
I hope that people have an experience of feeling challenged in a great way, the way that really great writing makes you go, wow, what does it mean to be a person? Not just entertainment. I think the show is completely entertaining, and you can just watch it for that. There are funny moments, visually it's stunning, but there's just so much else to mine from it, and the way that any great work of art makes you think. I feel like this show makes you think.
It does. It does. So thank you so much. Yeah. I'm so excited for everyone to watch, and I can't wait to see how it ends because I understand it's a bit of a cliffhanger.
A major cliffhanger, yeah.